We're gonna get started on Sekiro. We're gonna do a little bit of this, and then was doing. So let's go ahead and start a new game for you guys, so you can see this from the beginning.
野良犬が心すらなくしたか。ああ、共に来るか、飢えた狼よ。
そして戦場で拾われた狼は修行の末熟達の忍びとなった。
忍びの掟は忘れまいな。親の次に大事なもの、お前の心に刻むがよい。あれが今日からお前の主だ。命を賭して守る。取り戻すのだ。よいなら狼よ。
一心の国取りから24年。芦名の国は斜陽にあり、狼の忍びはすべてを失っていた。育ての義父も守るべき主も。
忍びよ、目覚めてください。あなたの主のために。
Alright. Time to start the tutorial area. Now, like before, I'm not reading these, so if you want, you can pause or whatever to read them. Actually, want to go... Shit, I don't think we can... Nope, we can't go up there yet. Never mind. There's an item up there. But, guess we can't get it yet. Like I said, X to jump. You can double jump. Just like that. Oh, can't reach it from here either. Alright.
井戸底におるあの忍び、特に加勢などしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。
大事ない。刀もなく気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけよ。
Come down this way. Get an eavesdrop's opportunity.
今宵も月に照らされておる。巫女様はまた月明かりで書をお読みかの。
そうじゃな。まだほんの子供というに、囚われとは気の毒なことじゃ。
ああ、源一郎様も何かお考えがあるのだろうが。
Alright, so you can't really do anything with these enemies, even if they aggro a little bit. Your main concern is just getting over here to this tower. Let's hang. Climb up.
Yo よく来てくれた。久しいな、狼よ。
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
表を上げよ。くさび丸、そなたの刀だ。我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
御意。
Alright, so we gotta talk to him again to get the healing gourd. Alright, so we have our sword. Talk to him again.
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、 そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。さて、そなたの体、その後大事はないか？
その後とは？
あの世のこと、覚えておらぬのか？
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今は、このアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に、場外への抜け穴がある。一心様より、そう聞いたことがある。まずは、その橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな。足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら、昔、聞かせてくれたであろう。こう、ピーッとな。その音を頼りに、そなたのもとへ行こう。堀に沿って進んだ橋の下に、場外へこのアシナの城を脱するため、見つけたら合図をくれ。アシの歯笛を、そなた。
Alright, so now we come up here. Get the pellet. What those do and pretty much heals you like right away. But the pellet, it takes time.
堀にこの
I don't
見
wanna
つけ
do
た
that.
足の
How do we... Because instead of... There we go. Instead of using the healing gourd, what it'll do is reset our health to full, and then we'll just be back where Koro is, and then we can just open the door. So it kind of makes life a little easier instead of using the healing gourd right away, just to use the homeward idol, because then we're just right back here and we have full health. So this is kind of cool. We open this door.
無理はするな。どうか傷を癒してくれ。
Like I said before, this is like a tutorial area, so we don't get any XP or money. Little sen or whatever, the little change that we get. R1, and then R1 for breaking posture is death blow. L1 is to block an attack. So you'll use R1 to deflect. L2 doesn't do anything. R2 doesn't do anything. What we're going to do is wait for that other guy to turn around, so then we don't have to fight 2 on 1. Circle is crouch. Sneak behind. R1, get that death blow. R1, get that death blow. Now, like I said, we don't get any XP or anything for these enemies. But you do learn how to do things. So here's just telling you, you know, L1 to block or deflect. When you deflect an enemy, their posture gauge fills, and the higher it is when it gets max, you can perform a death blow. Deflect, death blow. I think that's a little too loud. Items, options. Sound and display. Everything on. Okay, I think that's it. Don't want it too loud for you guys. L3 is to crouch. Circle is to run and dash. When you run, you can hit R1 to do a spinning attack. So just kind of cool. We come up here. L3. This just states, you know, you can switch targets while you're fighting multiple people. If you want to do that. Which, you know, kind of does come in handy a little bit. But what we're going to do... is we're going to come up here. Get that death blow. Deflect. Deflect, get that death blow. We don't really have to worry about those enemies, but we do have like a tutorial boss. He is kind of difficult. Counter slash. I haven't really been able to do that before. Get that death blow. I honestly think since the update they made some of these bosses a little bit easier. Because I remember this guy used to be a pain in the ass. Let's see. Put the healing gourd on. I can take that off. Put the pellets on. Cycle through is left or right on the D-pad. Down doesn't do anything, but up uses the item. So I use the pellet. It's not healing me right away. As you can see in the lower left, it's gradually healing. It just works. Fistful of ash. Shit. Why? Stop hugging the fucking wall. Jump up here. Oh my god. I just want to get up the fucking wall. There we go. Come up here. Eavesdrop.
堀のどん詰まりに抜け穴があるじゃろ。あそこも見張りせよとの仰せじゃと。
なんとも限界なことじゃ。戦が近いのかもしれんの。
Eavesdrop opportunities are always good. That one, it told you about the area where we need to go. Down here we have like a little troll thing. Just flip on it. Later on though, we do get harder ones. That we use a shinobi tool. It's like an axe to break their hats or whatever, because they do use their hats as shields. So just keep that in mind. I can't come up here.
狼をよく見つけてくれた。さあ参ろう。
御意。
血の定めから逃れることしかできぬとはな。
Alright, so we have an encounter with a boss that we fight later. Here you can defeat him if you want to, but either way, it's still the same cutscene. He still cuts off your arm and it ends, even if you do defeat him. So it doesn't really matter. So if you don't want to spend the time, you can just get your arm cut off and it'll progress. Or if you want to practice, you can. But he is a boss we do fight later, kind of in the beginning. But
この城を出ていずこへ参ろうか。まずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか。そなたはどう思う？
御意のままに。
御意か。そなたは変わらぬな。
は。
いや、懐かしいと思うてな。さあ参ろう。行こう。ここを抜ければアシナの場外だ。
alright, I might dick around with him for a little bit, just to try to practice a little bit. But once we get to where we go when we get our arm cut off, there is actually a practice area, so you don't really have to worry about practicing with him so much. Like I said, it all ends the same.
久しいな、巫女よ。叔父上の墓前以来か。
源一郎殿、私はすまぬ。
お任せを。
邪魔立てするか、巫女の忍びを。足の毛をちまい。
Fuck. Yeah, no matter what, this happens, whether you win the fight or not. So, I made the mistake of jumping with those thrusts. You're supposed to just dodge out of the way. Because as you've seen, if you dodge, if you jump, it just still hits you, so no point really.
忍びとてこの程度か。巫女はもらっていくぞ。
There's a lot of story and dialogue in this game, but it's really, really good though. So.
目覚めたようじゃな。どうやらまだ死の定めではないと見える。
Alright, so we got the Shinobi prosthetic. Talk to him.
お前さん、名は何と言え。その目、指し詰め、任に敗れた狼といったところか。言えぬ。それが忍びじゃな。わしは仏を掘らなきゃならん。お前さんはお前さんで好きにしな。
何故俺はここにいる？
ただ拾ったのよ。屍かどうかもわからぬものを野良犬に食わせてやることもあるまい。
どれほど俺は眠っていた？
お前さんを拾ってからずいぶん経つぞ。
そうか。
じゃが主の主はまだ生きておるぞ。アシナの城で囚われとなっている。だがすぐにもその血を利用されちまうだろう。お前さんを見ればその価値は十分にあろうというものじゃ。
この左腕、俺に何をした？
そいつは忍び義手。石腕の狼にはおあつらえ向きの牙じゃろうて。仏を掘るには無用でな。お前さんにくれてやる。
忍び義手。
そいつはただ失った腕を補うもんじゃない。任具を見つけたらわしのところに持ってくるがいい。
任具だと？そうか。このからくり。
察しがいいな。任具を持ってきたら忍び義手に仕込んでやる。そうすりゃその義手のありがたみがわかるじゃろうさ。喋りすぎたな。いい気な。
巫女様の血が利用されるとはどういうことだ？
わしも詳しいことなど知らん。ただ流院、そう呼ばれる特別な血があるという。主の主はそれを持っておる。
それゆえ巫女様は
付け狙われる。お前さんの体が妙なことになっておるのもそのせいかもしれぬな。お前さんもそうじゃが、この荒れ寺にはおかしな客がまあまあ訪れる。寺を出て右手の広場にもそうした者が一人おる。妙なことになっておる者同士、気が合うかもしれんな。お前さんか。わしは仏を、お前さんはお前。ああ、 そこにある優しい顔の仏そいつには妙な真似をするなよ。
Alright, so we come out over here, go to the back. Pick up light coin purse. So when you fight or you die, okay, so this is new. This comes with a new update. Remnant menu. So when you die, in battle, you see down in the right-hand corner, the little coin thing where it says like pellet, and then that little coin. Anytime you defeat an enemy, you get these things called sen. And up in the upper right-hand corner where it says 0, that's your experience bar, and where it says 0 is also your skill points. So when you die, your sen and your experience gets cut in half. But anytime, like if it says 1, 2, 3, and so on, you can't lose those, because those are actual hard points. But if you have 2 and you got a half a bar, well, whatever experience you have is just going to keep getting cut in half every time you die. But there's this thing called Resurrect you get when you first die. Down in the left-hand corner, that's your health bar. And there will be a circle, like a rose color circle. That's your Resurrect. So when you die, you could Resurrect. But if you die again, that Resurrect is gone, and then you just die. So the coin purse you just picked up, there'll be some of those around. Do not ever pop those unless you are near a merchant, because then you'll just be wasting your money. Merchants do sell coin purses, light coin purses, heavy coin purses, bulging coin purses. Light is 100, heavy is 5, and bulging is 1,000. So make sure you spend your money on getting those, so then you don't have to worry about losing your money. So there's that. This is the training bro I was telling you about. You can come over here and train with him. There's some things to do if you want to do them. This box is inspect offering box. As it says, items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means an item has found its way inside. Items can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money. So basically what that means is if you go through an area and you miss some items, from what I've seen, and I've had some items appear in here, so that's basically what that is. So if you forget items or whatever, they're here. So if you want, you can talk to Training Bro. I'm not really going to do that just yet. I'm just going to come over here, hit up this idol. Sculptor's idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at Sculptor's idols will completely replenish vitality and restore 1 use of resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems and storage will be added to your current inventory. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies, except for bosses. Just like Dark Souls fashion, you rest at a bonfire or a lamp, enemies respawn. Prayer beads is for attack power. Well, vitality, which is health, my bad. And then the memories you get with certain bosses. You don't get them with all bosses. Most bosses drop the prayer beads, and certain bosses drop memories. Memories increases attack power. Spirit emblems, we'll worry about that later when we get a prosthetic tool for our left arm. Spirit emblems are for using said things. The shuriken is 1 spirit emblem. I think the axe is 2. Firecrackers, maybe 1 or 2. I don't remember. But some of them, you know, they cost like 3 spirit emblems just to use at one time. So throughout the game, you might want to purchase them. You do find them elsewhere, like throughout the entire game. You do find free spirit emblems, but that's not all the time. Here you could also warp, so when I get to the next one, I could warp here or warp there. You can warp basically throughout the thing. The unseen aid, right now it's at 30%. So if I get a bunch of money and some XP, I have a chance of it not taking half of my money or experience. The lower it is, it'll just always cut everything in half. So you really have to be careful because you will lose experience and you will lose money every time you die. Unless you resurrect. But once you use that resurrection, you die permanently. So you always go to merchants and try to buy as many coin purses as you can. They do cost 10 extra. So if you get a light coin purse, it's 110 and not 100. And so on from there. I think it's still 10 for the bulging and the heavy coin purses. But they are 500 plus and then 1,000 plus for each one. You know, because they got to make money on them too, apparently. But it's definitely worthwhile to get your coin purses so you don't lose all your money. So we're gonna come. Okay, so she's not there yet. So what we're gonna do is just go over here. Grappling hook is L2. The Shinobi prosthetics grappling and a chance to take the high ground. Nearby grappling points are designed with a circular symbol. When the symbol turns green, the grapple point is within reach. So that circle right there, we get up to it, turns green, grapple up there, hitting L2, and then double jump and square to latch on. Okay, so we are in Ashina outskirts. There's another thing over there. Jump, grapple hook to it. Commune. Now you can instantly travel between sculptors' idols that have already been communed with. Travel can be accessed via the sculptor's idol travel menu. So instead of resting, you can go to travel. Dilapidated Temple is where we just came from, and Ashina outskirts. The Dilapidated Temple, anytime you get a Gorge Seed, you take it back to Emma. Anytime you get a prosthetic tool, you take it to the sculptor. Get your sugar up here. Drop back down. Stealth death blow, you lock on, jump, plunging death blow. Pretty simple. Sometimes it doesn't like to work, but that's okay, no biggie. Enemies drop loot. It doesn't automatically give you the item. So you basically just gotta hit square. You gotta hold it down. So, just like this. And picking up items obviously is square. We're here, get your pellet, get your ceramic shard. But what we want to do is come up here. Get this guy. Pick up the monies. Come over here. Fight this loser. do get pellets throughout the levels. The gourd, right now I only have one. You have to get these things called gourd seeds. To get. Your fistful of ash. Fistful of ash is like a trick thing. When you're fighting like an enemy, big enemy or not, you can throw that in their face, temporarily blinds them. You know, for an easier kill. But we do get a shinobi prosthetic tool called firecrackers later on. And that's basically what that does to you. It's pretty cool. Basically throw firecrackers in their face. You deflect the dogs as well. Like I just did there. Kind of simple. Run over here. Ceramic shard. Ceramic shards are like pebbles in Bloodborne. You can throw them either to distract one enemy if you have a bunch of them, or kind of lure an enemy away. So we're done here. No need to rest. Well, I guess we can rest. You know, I'll get our health back, I guess. Hold on. Here's the shuriken. Shurikens are really nice. As it says, shinobi tools can't be used on their own. You have to take them to the sculptor for him to fit it to your prosthetic. You can quickly return to sculptor via travel from a sculptor's idol or by using a homeward idol. Shurikens are really good for like dogs. Or if you're fighting like an enemy in the air. So there's a boss. Her name is Lady Butterfly. If she's up in the air, you can throw a shuriken wheel at her, and it makes her posture gauge go up, and she falls to the ground instantly. So the shurikens are really good. They are one shot for dogs, so keep that in mind. But the shuriken also takes one spirit emblem to use per use. So don't go around wasting your spirit emblems because you need those. Now, in like the beginning of the game, they do cost like 10, but later on, the more you buy, the more expensive they get. So we're gonna come up here, talk to Emma. She has a lot of dialogue for us. You come here and give her your seed. You douse Emma in your seed because she wants it badly.
息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力、この目でしかと見ることになるとは。
何者だ。
エマと言います。猿お方に仕える薬師です。
猿お方とは。
すみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただ、あなたを助けよと。そう仰せつかっています。信用しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それは もともと私が作り上げたものです。クス師として助けとなりましょう。
このひょうたん、お主が作ったというのか。
はい。元は九郎様のためにあなたが譲り受けていたのですね。気づいているかもしれませんが、このひょうたんの薬水はおのずと湧き出します。尽きたとて少し休めばまた満ちるでしょう。
クス師としての助けとは。
ひょうたんの種をお持ちください。
種だと。
はい。薬水はひょうたんの種より湧き出します。新たな種を加えれば薬水の傘が増すでしょう。手に入れたら持ってきてください。
わかった。
Alright, so we don't have any gourd seeds yet, but continue using her dialogue. She has a lot of it.
一つ頼みがあります。
なんだ。
少し顔を見せてください。
何？
白いあざ。これは生まれつきですか？
いや。
ならば流飲を受けた者に現れるということか。あるいは兆しか。
もう良いか。
ああ、十分です。無礼をしました。すみません。白いあざは生まれつきではない。ならば流飲を受けた者に現れるということか。あるいは兆しか。司祭はまだわかりませんが、あなたの体は世の断りから外れているようです。返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
司祭はまだわかりませんが、あなたの体は返事あれば私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
司祭はまだ返事。
わかった。
ではまた。
手に入れた。
人具か。
ああ。
忍び義手は押し込むことでその牙は形を変えることができるようになる。敵立てならば打ち砕き、素早き敵ならば仕留め撃つ。仕込んだ人具が増えるだけ敵を殺す術も増えるじゃろう。殺す相手なりの殺し方を持つ。そういうことじゃ。
随分と詳し
い。いかんな。いつまでも血生臭いことを言うておるから仏の顔も鬼になるのよ。どれ貸してみろ。わしが人具を仕込んでやろう。わしが掘る仏はどうやったって怒り顔だ。業深い者はそうなる。お前さんもいつか掘ってみればわかるだろうさ。それで何か用か。牙の形を増やしたきゃせいぜい人具を探すことだな。乗りかかった船じゃ仕込むことだけはしてやろう。
Prosthetic tools are shinobi tools adapted for use with the shinobi prosthetic. They can be equipped in the equipment menu, and using them consumes spirit emblems. So we go here. Prosthetic tool equipment slots have been unlocked. There are 3 slots available, meaning you can have 3 of them on each at a time. You just circle through them using triangle. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeating enemies in the world and purchased from sculptor idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. Go up here. Why'd I just freeze? You fucking serious? Oh, what the hell? Okay. Give me 1 second.